What's up, guys?
Hey there, Internet.
How's it going?
They still can't answer. They're the Internet.
They can, like, tell us in the comments or something. Seriously, we want to know how you guys are doing, because we care.
He's lonely.
Something like that. So, tonight is Game 5 of the World Series. As you can tell, it's on the television. Red Sox just scored again, so it's 2-1. Series in a whole is 2-2. Super excited. I won't get into that bad call that was made. Well, okay, it was in accordance with the rules, but events surrounding the call, it was meh.
And I'm still here waiting for Assassin's Creed 4.
Yeah, whatever. Going further into competitions, do a quick recap of Tournament of Champions. Let's see. Okay.
The tweezers are still here from whenever I pulled the thing out of Micah. Which you can watch in CouchCast number 7.
Yes. Alright. So, we had, let's see. Yeah. So, for the last set of votes, for the first round of voting, we had the Pope versus the Illuminati. Illuminati wins 16-13. James May from the British version of Top Gear versus Ellen Page.
That's the only version of Top Gear, let's be honest.
Versus Ellen Page.
Juno.
Yeah, Juno. Ellen Page wins 19-9. We had Grumpy Cat versus Garfield. Garfield wins 19-8.
Good job, Garfield.
Then we had Rocky Mountains versus the Code of Hammurabi. Rocky Mountains wins 17-12.
That made me upset.
Yeah, I voted for Hammurabi as well. Didn't call it Radians. Actually, I don't know if that's how you say it. Alright, and so that was the last bit for like first round voting. Now we're going to see like people continue on in the bracket. So we find ourselves with Batman versus Jimmy Neutron. Batman wins 13-12. Very close.
I voted for Jimmy Neutron.
I voted for Batman. We had Your Mom versus Middle Earth. Middle Earth wins 20-10.
Thank you.
We have Jake from State Farm versus Mainstream. Jake from State Farm wins 19-6. I voted Mainstream.
I voted Mainstream. Dang it.
Yeah. And then we had Abe Lincoln versus George S. Patton. Abe Lincoln wins 17-5. And then up today, we have Davy Jones versus Alien.
Alien!
Slenderman versus a heliocentric model of the universe.
Slenderman.
Sorry. And we have A Rational Appeal to Common Belief versus Getting Gas.
Getting gas.
And then we have the Tesla coil versus Lego.
Lego.
That's what I said.
I know,
Oh, I thought you were like correcting the way I pronounced it. I was
no,
like,
it's Lego.
Yeah. Alright, so that's what we have for sports.
If you're a dude, come up to Landon 3rd South and vote.
Yeah.
And if you don't vote for Alien, we're not friends.
And if you're a lady, you just have to wait till Friday during visitation to do it.
Yep.
So, alright.
Yeah. So, my alarm. You had a story about my alarm.
Yeah, so he has this new phone, and like your alarm is set up to do like a CAPTCHA or whatever.
Yeah, because it's really hard to wake me up in the morning, so I have to do a case-sensitive CAPTCHA on my phone in order to stop the music from going off.
And like the first morning it went off, like was that the morning you left it in your pants?
No.
Oh well, he left it in his pants one morning, and that was absolutely ridiculous because it took forever to find it and get it. Another morning, it was like just on the desk, and it took him forever to get up and get it. He finally turns it off, and then it goes off like 10 minutes later because he like entered it wrong and hit the snooze button or something. Oh, it was so annoying, but I was really confused.
Oh, it's like, morning. You need to wake up anyway.
I was like in a halfway like dazed state, and so like for some reason in my dream, he gave me his phone. Like, you gave me your phone to like turn off, and so like, or like to show me something on your phone. So like in my dream, I'm messing around with your phone, and then my alarm goes off, and my first reaction as soon as I wake up is, oh, I gotta get Braden back his phone so we can turn it off. So like I wake up and I reach my hand underneath the bed because like he sleeps in the bunk beneath me to like try to give him back his phone, and he wasn't taking it. And I was like, wait, I'm not holding this phone. It's actually my alarm. So mornings are rather interesting.
Yep.
Speaking of mornings, it was really hot this morning. It was just really hot last night. I actually opened the window last night.
I was also much more awake this morning than you were.
Yeah.
Today, this morning, like, whenever your alarm went off and I woke up, I made a definite point to be like, you know what? I'm actually going to try and wake up instead of, like, just pushing myself out of bed today. And I found myself more awake and more refreshed because of it.
Nice.
Sleep tip 101.
Yeah.
Speaking of sleeping, and by sleeping I mean dead people, for my class...
That's a great segue. Brandon Jones, everybody. He's a writer.
Yeah. Read my stuff. But anyway, no, for my apprenticeship class, we have to know how to deal with, like, going to funeral homes and stuff. So what we did is we went to a funeral home today. Pitt's Funeral Home, located here in Bolivar. And I'll do it again. I'll tweeze you. I don't even know why I have this. Anyway, so we go to Pitt's Funeral Home to talk to this person.
Couch Fire preview.
Nobody cares. Okay, Vicky cares. Vicky cares.
Okay, anyway.
She digs those movies. So we go to the stuff and we're talking about all the stuff, like, what do we do, how are we supposed to counsel these people, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And eventually we get into, like, cremations type stuff. Or cremains, as the funeral people call it.
Cremains?
Cremains. So we get there. Did you know that it's possible to ship human ashes through the United States Postal Service?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do if the postal office loses your package? Like, you're like, can you describe what was in the package? You're like, Dad's ashes. Like, I mean, like, you can insure packages that you send. How much do you insure the remains of a human body that you're shipping through the mail?
My grandpa worked for the Postal Service for like 20 years or whatever, and he used to ship bees, like live bees, to this lady. Like, she used it for arthritis treatment. Like, yeah, like, she had really bad arthritis. She would take the bees and, like, let them sting her hands, and, like, something about it was supposed to be therapeutic.
Oh, maybe she had arthritis in her knees, and thus
bees knees.
The bees knees.
That was really bad.
As soon as you said that, I was like, I have to find a way to make a joke. I have to.
Oh, that was so bad.
No, live bees. What, did you just go to Amazon? I want some live bees.
Yeah.
How
do they stay alive during, like, the duration of the travel? Or
they poke holes in the envelopes.
Oh, okay.
No, maybe the bees poke their own holes because they have stingers.
But then they die.
That's only if, like, they leave their stinger behind.
Yeah.
Like, surely it won't get stuck in the paper. Bees aren't that much of a pansy.
We'll look it up and let you know our next video.
Sure. We'll also let you know if you can buy bees on Amazon.
Oh, man.
Anyway. So then it occurred to me, and I did not bring this up.
Oh, hey! Boston scored. 3-1. I guess they scored like 5 minutes ago. That's when I stopped, like, the cast, but now I realize they did score. Yeah. So, yay, Boston.
Well, I thought about bringing this up, but I did not in the middle of our presentation. What would be the point of even having a funeral service or whatever? You could just ship Grandpa's ashes around to each individual family member, and they'd be like, oh, man. Just send it to the next person.
That's terrible.
That'd be your memorial. It's just a chain letter.
Braden Jones, everybody. Don't laugh, so just encourage. You don't have to live with him.
That is a terrible thing.
I don't find this near as funny as you do.
Just like one of those, like, if you don't forward it, you will die on the 13th day. You will be kissed by your true love at midnight tomorrow. That kind of thing.
If you don't, your grandpa will... Oh, wait.
Oh. This is terrible.
Let's move away from this conversation.
Let's go into something a little more adult-friendly. Or kid-friendly. Kid-friendly. Like swearing. So, recently... I don't know, it just seems that, like, a lot of people nowadays think that swearing is okay. And And they've got all these different reasons for it, blah, 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 whoop-de-doo. I, for one, am under the impression that Christians should not swear because we are representing the Lord. And,
Amen.
Yeah. Can't tell if serious or real. But we're representing the Lord, and therefore we should not do anything that should be counter the gospel. Like, if some man came up to me and swore in common whatever street talk, and then proceeded to tell me about what was happening in his life with the Lord, or like he tried to tell me about Jesus, I would doubt him a little bit.
I definitely would find him a little bit less credible.
Like, there are lots of people that swear, and I'm not saying that you're a terrible person because you do it. I just feel that, especially if you're in a leadership position, you should not let any unwholesome thing come from your mouth. That's not scripture, is it?
I mean,
I don't think that's in the Bible. I don't think it says to be an example in your actions and your deeds and by the word of your mouth. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting this stuff from.
I don't know. I think you're just making it up.
Right. I feel the same about drinking and smoking or harmful substances in any way. Yeah, there's the whole you can do it in moderation thing, but I find that it's just better to just stay away from that.
Yeah.
Period.
Like, and you can go back to, like, as long as you don't cause your brother to stumble, but you're not going to know if you cause somebody to stumble until you actually do, and then it's kind of on your hands.
You can justify anything.
Yeah. It's just, and it's not worth it at all. So.
No. If you have to question it, odds are you shouldn't do it.
You have to justify
it.
It. Heart. You probably shouldn't do it.
Truth again. Yeah, that has been the serious theological portion of the CouchCast.
Yay.
First and foremost, Alexander and myself are is unabashed the correct term?
Yes.
Sure. And if that's wrong, tell us. But we are first and foremost Christians. We are followers of Jesus Christ. Everything we do is for the sake of the glory of the kingdom of God. And we try to have some fun with that. So,
yeah.
That's why we're doing stuff like this. Tell you about our day, what we're going through, what's making us laugh. Not like that. Because people don't laugh like that. Unless they're sadistic. It's gross. But no, I just finished a book that Vicky got me for my birthday called Outlaw by Ted Decker. Good book.
Did it like go and end the way that you thought it was going to? Like, don't discuss things. I plan on reading it, but like.
Right. No, it's very different. It's nothing like he's written before.
Okay.
Like, there's a theme towards the end of it that's kind of familiar, but the way things work out is just very weird. And I really wish I had a copy of Eyes Wide Open on hand just so I could, like, find out this one tidbit of information, because I'm pretty sure that I'm right, but I want to make sure that I'm right.
Yeah. Oh, just about read that wrong. I was reading the hits as actual runs, so it was like 8-3 Boston, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
But
dude, stuff happens really fast in baseball.
Yeah. This guy.
Well, it's worse in soccer. Oh man.
Soccer is kind of boring. Like, it's just either nobody scores, just really close game.
If you're with the right people, it's fun.
I want to see a game where the other team gets torched, like 15-0.
There was a time I was in London, and I was coming back from walking around town, coming back to the hotel, and there was a game on. And there's a pub at every hotel, obviously, because the British love their drink. And it was halftime. I don't know how soccer works, but it was halftime, like in between quarters.
Yeah.
You know, they were switching out the pitchers. And, so everyone was outside, and they were smoking, doing all this stuff, and they see me like, "Oi! Here comes Ron Wakely! Ah!" So,
were they drunk?
Oh, yeah. They were hammered. All of them were just, say hello to Hermione for us. Oh, cheers, boy, cheers. It's really funny.
Did you stay and watch football with them?
I did not watch football with them because we had a meeting or something, I want to say.
Oh.
Something was happening in like half an hour, so maybe it was dinner. But no, I could not go back and hang out with the British people. It's kind of sad.
Oh, well.
Ah, that reminds me. A couple nights later, different hotel, there's a game on, and my roommate at the time, named Alec.
Whoa! Not me. Totally
Yeah.
not me. His name's spelled with a C.
They're strange. But no, we decided to go out and play frisbee out and all this stuff. And so like he throws it and like goes into this like pile of brush. I was like, oh, I'll go get it. Do you guys know what stinging nettles are? Do you?
I've heard stories.
They're worse in England. And I was wearing shorts.
Shorts in England?
Yeah.
Huh.
That was bad. Like, we're talking, let's say this is my leg on the ground. They're up to here. Mid-thigh. Oh, it was bad. That was bad. Bad.
Well, on that note...
We're out of time by like a minute.
Yeah.
That last story was worth it. Oh, it hurt. So
we'll have another one up in a couple days. We should have a few more. Well, not a few more, but
maybe the next time we do it, I'll be playing Assassin's Creed. So like I'll be like doing this and you'll be doing the thing.
Next cast, he'll be playing Assassin's Creed while we do it, so that'll be fun.
Yep.
All right, so this is CouchCast.
Peace.
Signing off, dudes and chicks.